Shalom, loved ones. My name is Troy Cady, and I invite you to join me now as I offer midday prayers with PlayWell communities. PlayWell is a faith network of those who are learning to live by the unforced rhythms of grace. To help us keep time to the rhythm of God's heartbeat and the movement of God's love, we like to pause to pray at various times throughout the day when we are able. As we come in today's time of prayer, I wonder if you, like me, sometimes worry, even often. I know I do. Well, today I would like, in our time of prayer, to read a poem by Mary Oliver from her book, Devotions. It's a poem called I Worried. It's a poem that reminds us that worrying really amounts to nothing. And it invites us into a way of being free from the burden of worry. Well, with that, let's get ready. We light this candle as a reminder that Christ, the light of the world, is present with us. We begin with the words of Jesus in Matthew chapter 11, as translated by Eugene Peterson in the Message. Jesus says, "Come to me. Get away with me, and you'll recover your life. Learn the unforced rhythms of grace." In the middle of the day, we return to you, Jesus, our center. In you, we live and move and have our being. Like parched souls searching for a spring, we thirst for you and your ways. With joy, we draw water from the wells of your salvation. Let's pause for some moments of silence now to just rest, breathe, just be present. Is a confession to remind us of who we are in God's eyes. An invitation to live into the truth of how God sees us. I will say each line and leave a silence after each line so that you can either say this confession aloud yourself or just savor the words in your heart as a way of making it your own. The confession is entitled, "The Life of the Beloved." I believe that I am God's beloved child. I am learning to let God's love fill my heart, to let it shape my life. So I may be just who God has made me to be, nothing more and nothing less. That I may abide in love and share God's love with all that I am. Amen. Here's a poem by Mary Oliver from her book Devotions. It's a poem for all those who are worriers like me. It's called I Worried. I worried a lot. Will the garden grow? Will the rivers flow in the right direction? Will the earth turn as it was taught? And if not, how shall I correct it? Was I right? Was I wrong? Will I be forgiven? Can I do better? Will I ever be able to sing? Even the sparrows can do it, and I am, well, hopeless. Is my eyesight fading, or am I just imagining it? Am I going to get rheumatism, lockjaw, dementia? Finally, I saw that worrying had come to nothing and gave it up and took my old body and went out into the morning and sang. We commit to you the work that is done and the work that is yet undone. May your beauty rest upon us, Lady Wisdom. We trust you will complete the incomplete. We believe you will finish what you started. May we meet you on the road with us, Brother Jesus. As we labor, be our resting place. Please make our work restful and our rest fruitful. May we remain present to your presence, Great Spirit. We close our time today with a blessing from Teresa de Avila. Let nothing disturb you, nothing affright you. All things are passing, God never changes. Patient endurance attains to all things. Whom God possesses, in nothing is wanting. Alone, God suffices. Amen. Well, thank you for joining me today in midday prayers with PlayWell Communities. I hope to be back again tomorrow at some point, whether in the morning or the middle of the day. Actually, I'm not sure if I will be able to now that I think about it, but I'll be back when I'm back. I invite you to join me then if you have time. Above all, be loved, because you are beloved.